Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Marky Marks Terrell. That's my notification. Hey, Ali, how you doing? E. At least you're alive and you're healthy. Give thanks for that. I know you're probably thinking, oh my God, Mark always says that. Shut up, already. It's true. Always could be worse. That's why I don't let it be. I really should. I should have went to my bed, but I don't feel like it. Stupid things always stuck, man. So annoying. I don't know what's in the air, but I think you guys just like, don't listen at all. I think there must be like a deaf syndrome going on or something like that. Where's Non Fluke? She's right here. Look. She's living the life. She is living the life. Nope. She's my shadow all day. She follows me. I went up on the roof today with my cousin because we're like painting the roof and stuff. We're making sure everything's okay. So I'm like on the roof. I'm like about maybe, I don't know, 12, 15 feet in the air. And she's like looking at me through a gap just to see where I am. And she's looking like up at me. And she just lay, I was there for like maybe a half an hour at one point in the same spot. And she just kept looking at me the whole time to see if I would, come down, or she just laid there and she just, chilled out and was like, yeah, he'll come down here sooner or later. She just follows me everywhere. She's hilarious. Like she never just like says, okay. The only time she stays away from me and goes to like to sleep or goes to like to her bed is outside on the porch when I'm in the pool. If I'm in the pool, if I'm in the pool, she doesn't come near the like right to the pool. She does, but she doesn't like stay there too long. She'll just like drift off to her bed and then she'll see me, but she'll stay like, like 20 feet away. She's weird like that. But she's dedicated. She loves me, what can I say? I love her too, but right now when she's sleeping. All right. I'm actually you will get good news. Yeah. I still see some stagnation and still like, I still see both. Like I still see things being stagnant and I still see you getting good news at the same time from a woman. So it's temporary good news, but it's a gain. You're gonna gain from it. It'll be good. So I got all good cards here, but I just got like a man being stagnant. So it could be like because of a-hole, things will be so stagnant. Hey Ninja, how you doing? So oh, there you go. That's probably what it means then. Because I'm getting a man that's stagnant and careless and is on stock mode. But I get a woman telling you good news, and this is April is a woman, so you're a paralegal. So I would say tomorrow you will get good news as far as what I see. I got Two of Cups, Empress, so that's all good cards. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So maybe when you get the good news and you send it to him, he's gonna feel that way. He's gonna feel like even more, um, feel more narrow-minded and more stagnant and more like annoyed or more stuck. And he'll probably like proceed very slow to get back to you and dumb shit like that. So, but I do get good news here though. It's telling me good things. So looks like you'll get good news, but on his end, it still will be like stuck mode. Yeah. I asked again, and I got the Wheel of Fortune, so it's fate. Like I feel like you're gonna get good news, but it's still like not 100%, but it's going to be good news. So I would say yes. Tomorrow looks good. So I got good cards twice, so I'm not gonna do it again because I know it's good. I leave it alone. I leave it alone. It's not good for a man, so obviously he's gonna feel like a certain way. I don't know if it's not because he doesn't sign, it's just because he sees it and be like, yeah, whatever. See, like now you're confusing the situation. See, yeah, no, that's his problem. My it's funny because my sister is a lawyer, sent her ex-husband the final paperwork for how much he owes her and how much she wants, right? And because he owes my sister like pure money, and he's never made like an offer, like a decent offer. And so my sister's lawyer told him in the letter and the lawyer that you have 4 weeks to decide what you're doing and come up with like a good offer, or else we're taking you to court. So like, yeah, the shit's on now. So he's got two choices: pay and shut up, or go to court, or he's got a third option, which I know he won't do, is give up his rights. Because if he were to give up his rights, he's got to make all this paperwork again, and then if he gives up his rights, that means he doesn't have to pay one more dollar. And I doubt he's going to do that because he's got the money, and the money really isn't like his hard-earned money. So, and I doubt his I doubt he'll do it because he loves control. He's a narcissist, even though the kids don't give a fuck about him. By law, he still has to pay for them. But if he gives up his rights, he doesn't have to pay one more dollar because he no longer, by law, he's not the father anymore, which is stupid anyway. That's a dumbass law anyway. But people do it here. I know two guys that gave up their rights because they never wanted to give money for the child or the woman, which is sickening and weird. But you have a right to do it as a parent. You can give up your rights so you don't have to pay for nothing. They give you that option for broke ass mofos. But with narcissistic people, they'll never give up their rights because they want to have control over where you are, what you're doing, where you're going. Like by law here, they have, if they go away, they have to give the itinerary, So like when they go away, he'll know when they're going and where they're going. So he's a control freak. So he's definitely gonna be like, yeah, I'll pay whatever. It's only for the next 3 years he's got to pay. Because you got to pay till they're 18. So we'll see. I kind of like some days we want him to give up his rights so we never have to deal with him again, and some days we want to go to court and like burn his ass because he never pays anyway. So my sister thinks he's gonna give up his rights. I say I doubt that. That guy loves control. He wants to control her and those kids for the next 3 years. And if he pays child support legally, he has more rights to like see what they're doing, what they're up to, and shit like that. So he's a freak like that. He's never gonna give up his rights. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I could be wrong, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, the only bad news that I saw was him like taking his time to like sign it. He might wait to the last minute to do it because November 7th is still 2 weeks away. So if he gets it tomorrow or the next day or the end of the week, he might say, yeah, fuck them. I'm going to wait to the last minute. When do I have to give this in? On November 7th? All right, cool. I'll sign it on the 6th and hand it in. Fuck him. And that's what that other asshole does. He does shit on the last minute just to aggravate us or prolong shit. Because he even said to my sister, he says, if you divorce me or we get a divorce, I'm gonna prolong it as long as I can to aggravate you. He even admitted it and said, and he's doing it. January will be 2 years that they've been separated, and he's still going on and on and on and on. Like, but he's so dumb. Like go fuck yourself, man. Leave us alone. But see, another reason why he won't give up his rights is because he's still trying to provoke us to do something to him. So he's never going to give that right up. He'd rather pay. I knew him. Well, if there's nothing for him to sign, then he might like, just feel stuck, like he won't know what to do. Because the card I got is the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which means a guy who's slowly going to, give you what you want or respond or appeal. Like he's gonna wait to the last minute, you know? Like he's gonna take his sweet time. That's what that means. But it's still saying it's good news, but not for him. And you might not get good news about him because he might like be an ass. Yeah. No, he's not gonna appeal it. I'm getting no, he's not going to appeal it. But what I keep getting is he's gonna delay it. If he can delay like giving it to you or like responding to it or dealing with it, then he will. He'll wait to the last minute to delay things, frustrate you, procrastinate, be indecisive, worry, but I'm getting no, he won't appeal it. Because if he does, the judge is still gonna have the final say. And if the judge says, "Look, you make all this money every month, so you can afford to pay this, so fuck you and pay and shut up," so he'll be probably wasting his time. So I'm getting that he's not gonna appeal it. Because at the end of the day, he knows the deal. Some people are just stupid like that. Yeah, I think he's gonna wait last minute to file. That's what I get, and I get it again: delays, frustration, just like procrastinating, aggravating you. Because you want this shit like yesterday. You're a very impatient woman. See, I know you. Right? See, old women are impatient. They need shit now, and guys are like, yeah, whatever. You can fucking wait. That's exactly how the world is. That's exactly how women and men are. When a woman divorces a man, they're like, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna make you wait. Fuck you, you ain't get my money. That's exactly how, and he's an Aquarius too. It's gonna be like, yeah, she gonna wait. Fuck her. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna delay shit and aggravate the piss out of her. Yeah, but mommy and daddy ain't got nothing to really like do with how much he makes. You're not getting the point. Is it goes off of how much you make. It doesn't matter your mommy and your daddy, but they might help him pay for it. But if he's apparently making all this money a month, that's that over just like a couple grand is nothing. Like my sister wants the same amount you want. And if she gets that, we'll be happy because that'll pay for like majority of the bills, and she could pay the other half, which is great. If he agrees to pay over 2 grand, we'll be happy because that means we ain't got to worry about you know certain bills. Because my sister has cut a lot of costs around here, and she's also got me like so. And if he pays that for the next 3 years or whatever, it'll be beautiful. That way we can live off his dumb ass for a while because he never paid for shit here anyway. Well, you know how the court is. The court's pretty good. They don't take that long. It all depends. The only way the court would delay is if the judge assigned to your paperwork is out of town or on vacation or they're sick. That's the only delay is because all they're doing is just like their job is to just sign shit, check shit and be like, okay, cool. Your paralegal would be like, okay, yeah, case of Ali and A-hole, what's going on? Okay, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
This dog's snoring like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Your cousin. God damn beef. Holy shit. She ain't snore. You know what makes me annoyed with her? Is I'm watching like basketball game with my nephew for the past 2 hours. And I've been on here for like 20 minutes and she hasn't snored all this time. But as soon as I go live, she wants to snore. And loud too. She's had a long day, see, because I've been working all week. I've been working all day, like from like 8 in the morning until like 5. So she doesn't get to come in here and sleep during the day because sometimes I'll come inside and I'll like hang out for an hour for lunch and she'll sleep or she'll rest. But not now. So I just take a little 10-minute break, eat, and that's it, go back to work. And the next 2 days is supposed to be bad weather here. It's supposed to be rainy and very windy. We have a tropical storm coming near us. Fucking damn storms aggravating as shit. So yeah, we got some bad weather tomorrow and Thursday, like rain and wind. It's gonna be 25 to 30 miles an hour, which isn't that bad, but up here it is. Up here it's like 40, and it says it's gonna rain all day. So it looks like I'll be live tomorrow during the day, because I'm gonna take it easy because I've been busting my ass the past couple of days. My back's starting to like hurt. Yeah, it's not cold here, but like it's cooler at night. That's the best thing. I even turned my AC off on Sunday because it was like nice and cool, and I turned it off because it was too cold in here. And then I turned it back on when I went to sleep. But it's not like it's very the humidity is down and it was 72 degrees today during the day, which is like a miracle. So we were like, yes. But apparently tomorrow the temperatures are going to be high in the 70s and 80s all over the states. And I was like, well, that's cool for October. It's not quite winter yet. Next month in December, closer to Christmas, is like kind of like getting cold. But here it doesn't get cold till January, February. It don't get cold here like that. I wish it would, because I love the cold weather. It's better than all this air conditioning, heat, and shit, and, you know, humidity. But it's actually been pretty good. I've noticed a big climate change here in Bermuda the past 2 years at nighttime. At nighttime, it's actually cooler, which is like weird because it's never like that. For instance, if it's 87 on in August or 88 during the day, it'll be like maybe 3 or 4 degrees less at night. Whereas the last year and a half, it's been like 7 degrees less. So it'll be like 88 during the day and 80 at night. So and that's cooler to us because it usually just drops a temperature or two, like it stays the same. Whereas like you used to go outside and be like, "Fuck, it's hot out here," even at night. And if it was no breeze, the humidity would be like 90. But it's been weird. Even I've mentioned it to a few people, and they say, "Yeah, I noticed the same thing." Even my mom and dad said they sit off outside at night sometimes, and it's nice and cool. So I was like, "Yeah, I know. Everybody's noticing it." So there is like a change the last year and a half, 2 years maybe, which is great. I love it. This summer wasn't that bad either. This summer wasn't like like scorching, blazing hot where you were like, "Fuck this." Like I didn't notice it as hot as it used to be. There were some days it was, but not like every day. Back in the day, it was like every single day. It was like blazing. Hey Ashley, how you doing? You good? But yeah, it's been nice lately. It's been in the 70s lately. It's been like less than 80, so it's been good. I'm so glad it's cooler now. It's not as it wasn't. It hasn't been humid either. So I'm enjoying the weather. For here, it's not really normal for it to be less. Because even in October, like this month, we it's like hot as shit. But not this month has been mild. It's been nice. Not bad at all. I'm not complaining at it at all. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm doing good too, Ash. Just been busy working, which is good. Hey, Jonathan, how you doing, bro? Yeah, that's good, Ninja. I'm glad it's cooling down. We're getting to the winter stages soon. Yeah, that's like here, like 70 something, 80. That's almost like here. Let me see right now what the temperature is. Right now it's 24, 76 degrees. No, sorry, 23. It's 23 Celsius, 73 degrees. That's the low for tonight, which is which is great. As long as it's under 80, I'm happy. And it says Saturday the low will be 70, which is even better. So this week the temperature is starting to decrease, which is beautiful. I love it. If it was 70 degrees every day, I'd be happy. Yeah, Hamilton is about maybe 10 minutes away from me. I live close to Hamilton. Like I would say less than 10 minutes. Be about like 7 minutes away from me. Well, Ninja, let's just hope and pray that it is good news and it doesn't change. You know, let's hope the good news happens. Good news is great. I hope everybody gets good news. Hope I get good news too. Well, I know I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow because they keep saying that the weather's bad and I can't work outside in the rain. And if it's raining really hard, I'm not even gonna like leave home. I'm just gonna sit here like and just chill and come online and I'll probably go to my workshop and tidy up things and okay, Ashley, thanks. You can ask your question when you're ready. I just got a bing. Yeah, I got it. Cool. Thank you. Nah, I don't think so. I think they're just probably gonna do it and that's it. But see, that's I asked on his behalf. See, he would rather he doesn't want to dispute it. So, but his mommy, like you said, his mommy and daddy might say, "Hey, you better dispute that because that's too much." So let's dispute it and we'll pay for it. So it all depends. That's the number one popular question uh, in the world, Ashley. Inquiring minds want to know. But at least you asked it properly. So thanks for asking properly. You said, when do you see me being in a serious relationship? All right, let's check. what I do is I check the next 3 to 6 months. Because in order for you to be in a serious relationship, it has to be at least 3 to 6 months. Unless you're like some impatient, crazy person that wants to be in love like next week, which I don't think you are. All right, so I would say in the next 3 to 6 months, it's possible. I think you might meet a decent guy. I got a dark young skin, a dark young man, somebody who is like somebody who likes to travel. Could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. Doesn't have to be. But I got the Knight of Wands here, which is a person who like you always have you would have to like figure them out because they don't really say too much. They keep to themselves, but they also like might be somebody who's like a different nationality, different culture, um, but or they could be like moving in to the area you're moving into. So they could be like a foreigner, or they could be like somebody from your area or moves into your area, like not from your area, but moves into your area. Um, he's gonna think that you're a warm-hearted, fair, decent person. He thinks that you're smart. I got you as the Queen of Cups here, and I what I'm getting is that this guy's trying to like overcome his ruin, like his past relationship. He's trying to like make sure he doesn't get himself involved with anybody that will he has to get married to and divorce or like get into anything type of those things. So it's more of a mental challenge for him to get over like what happened in the past. And I think that because he put you in a high regard when he meets you and deals with you, that it can I would say in the next 3 to 6 months you'll get to know this person, but it won't be serious. But there's a potential here for development and seriousness. Like he has a new he's going to look at you as his new interest for a possible relationship. And in the cards you're facing each other. So it's like I see you, we can possibly get together and we can, but it won't be serious until like after that, which is cool in my opinion, because I can't see myself in no serious relationship in 3 to 6 months. I have to get to know your ass. You know, you want to sneak lying and shit. But serious to some people means certain things, and serious to others don't. So it all depends on how you perceive it. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm I asked for next year, is it going to be possible? Because 3 to 6 months is already into next year. Hey Miss Bikini, how are you, sweetie? So it's saying it's very possible, but it depends on like you as well. Like there when I asked for next year, it's saying yes, but it's also saying that you feel like you need to resolve an issues or resolve some matters with like friends or people, and then you also want to get your money right and your finances right in order to and your work and things like I think you'll be more focused on money and work next year more than a relationship. But the relationship is still possible, but might not like serious. So when you say a serious relationship, I still like see that there's a possibility, but not a guarantee. And it's telling me now that it's up to you to like make the decision, you know? So I think you'll be friends with the person and getting to know each other and getting to like, to that point. But serious, like I don't get like serious love cards, you know what I mean? But it's like I get the potential of it happening. I see a person here. But the thing is like, I don't me personally as a reader, like I don't like to um dwell too much on time frames because one thing I can predict time frames sometimes it'll come true, right? Because spirit will say, yeah, it's gonna happen, right? So but that's why when I ask if it's gonna be next year, it says it's a potential. It doesn't say yes, and it definitely doesn't say no. But I get more positive cards than anything. So it's telling me the potential's there, but it depends on you as well. You know, it depends on whether or not you're going to give that person a chance to be serious, or if you're going to focus more on your career and your finances and your life. You know, yeah, and that's for everybody, really. It all depends on what you how you. Like I said, I see friendship, I see possible dating, but actually getting into a serious thing is like it might be difficult because your career and your finances and your life is going to take over. I mean, that's cool same way. That's not a bad thing. I'd rather a lot of people nowadays would rather have good money, good success and good career instead of a relationship. And some want vice versa. Some women would rather be home taking care of the kids while their man goes and gets the money. I want the opposite. I want a rich woman to tell me stay home all day and I'll take care of whatever and she can go to work. Find me like a lawyer or an accountant or like a owner of a multi-million-dollar business and then I'll be living in heaven. I'll just stay home and read all day. You guys will see me all day. You know. Miss Bikini, you said you're hanging in there. Eat something good. I had a burger and fries and some coleslaw for my dinner. I had takeout tonight, a bacon cheeseburger. It was all right. I could have made a better one, but it's what everybody wanted to order. I just ordered it, but it wasn't that great. I could have made a better damn burger. All right, Ashley, you're welcome, sweetheart. Wish you luck, and I hope it all works out. But my suggestion is, let it all pan out and see how see how it goes. I would rather you work on your life and your career and things like that, and then eventually it'll get there. Love is tricky to deal with. Food is food. Food is food for you. That's because you got McDonald's all damn day. What you want now, woman? Not a divorce from me, technically. Tomorrow. This. Here we go again. This woman, why I tell you, you just, I can't even pray for you because it don't work. Hey, Destiny, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? Yeah, I see, because you had steak tonight. See, always complaining and then have steak tonight. Got some shit. Then when a-hole gives you that check, you be eating lobster and crabs and seafood and shit like that. You have a VIP pass at McDonald's. And you be even like chilling out with Ronald McDonald and shit. I see how you guys are. Fuck. Bullshit. That's why I ain't getting married. I don't want no down one. You taking my shit, fucking posting up on Instagram, eating king crab legs and shit with my money. All right. So you're basically asking me the same question in a different way. So you like to you like to aggravate spirit. Then let me tell you something. Did your grandfather like love you really, really a lot? Like was you his favorite granddaughter? What am I doing? Putting up with crazy people every day, Destiny. You know me. Doesn't matter. It was this week. Don't try and justify what I'm telling you. You gotta answer the question. Why nobody answers my damn questions? I was working with this guy today, right? And he was telling me about like how Bermudian people are like people that were born here like him is suffering, and our money should be better and we should be getting more money. I said, well, if you want more money, you gotta work. And I said, it's not your government's fault, it's your fault. Put more hours in, idiot. And he's like, yeah, well, this and this and this. And I said, yeah, yeah. I said, you don't even know how privileged you are to be living in this country. You're a fucking idiot. And my friend was like, Mark, don't even listen to that guy. Don't entertain him. And I'm like, yeah, I got to put him in his place. Like, I'll wake you up, bro. Do I tell my friends I'm psychic? Only limited amount of people know I am here. I would say maybe 10 of my friends here know that I am, but they don't come to me for readings or anything because they're scared of me. They don't want to hear like, things like that. A lot of people here aren't really into all that shit like that. Like they'll look at me and be like, oh no, fuck that shit. Mark's gonna tell me something, and if it happens, I'm gonna be mad. Especially if it's like, yeah, well, I don't get billionaire questions. I get people that ask me if they're gonna win the lottery. Yeah, pretty much. I get lotto questions. Yeah, will I win the lottery or blah blah blah. All right, let me answer this pain in the ass question. Hold on. Here we go. Please, Spirit, forgive me for asking this question like the 50th time this year. No. It's still telling me yes for the state job, Ali. It's still telling me the same thing. It's telling me yes, but it says the same thing every time. I got different cards this time, but the same thing. I got the Wheel of Fortune twice for you already today, and that tells me, yeah, it's gonna come eventually. And the Wheel of Fortune is 10. 10 is October, which is another 8 days left. So it's still you can still hear about something this month and prepare you for that, or it could be this month or 2 weeks time. I'm still getting a yes on the state job. All the cards are upright and all the cards are good. Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. But the only thing I get here is the Moon card, which means like it's still gonna be taking some time. You're gonna still have to wait. You're still gonna have to wait for like them to get back to you, them to get to you. Yeah, and you're gonna feel like kind of like these people must be tricking me. These people are not dealing with me right. Are they taking advantage of me? You're probably that's running through your mind, all that type of stuff. But I still get that you still might land a state job soon. I still get you will. And like I told you, the key thing that happened was them telling you that there's still other positions open. If they didn't want you, they would have never said that. You see what I mean? So I still feel that that whole thing right there is like a open door, you know? And the cards are not telling me no. The cards are telling me yes, it's possible. Yeah, and yes, it could happen. So I've been getting, to be honest, I've been getting more positive cards when you ask me lately. This month I've gotten all positive shit for you. I haven't got anything bad. Yeah, exactly. See, there you go. So as long as you do that, then I think you have a great chance because the cards have been more positive lately than negative, you know. Hey Joey, I'm doing good. Now that you're here, it's better. The party started. Joey's in the building. I'm gonna bring out the brownies. I had a chocolate covered a chocolate icing on a brownie with like a little Halloween pumpkin thingy on it. It was pretty good. My sister gave it to me yesterday. It was so nice. It tastes really good. It was like dark chocolate icing on a brownie, and I thought about you. And it had a little cute little pumpkin thing on it, like a little sugar pumpkin. Yeah, I wear it every day. All right, what's your second question, Ali? Destiny, I saw you doing it. Just give me a second. I gotta answer Ali's second question. What do you mean his wages will be garnished? The fucking speak English in here. Me trying to act like you're all, got a fucking master's and bachelor's degree in spelling. Fuck. I like talking shit, I've been on the road these past 2 nights. I like acting up every now and then. You know. Don't take it, nobody takes it personally. So, they know I'm always talking shit. Will the state take his paycheck from me if he doesn't willingly pay? What? That still don't make no goddamn sense. But I'm gonna ask it, all right? Just give me a sec. I have to ask my way because you be asking me all sorts of crazy ass shit. You be asking me 2 questions in 1 sentence. I know, Spirit, I'm asking the same question in a different way because Ali just likes to, aggravate you and me and all of us in the spirit world. Yes, I know. I think he's gonna willingly pay, but he's not gonna be happy doing it. And it's gonna mentally confuse, like irritate him. Like he knows he has to do it. You see, he knows he has to do it. And he's saying to himself, it's fucked up because I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. But if I do it, I'm gonna be fucking irritated because I know that, I have to give this money to her for my kids, but this is pissing me off, but I have to do it. And I think that his mom is going to like say to him, look, just fucking pay it. Like, you can. It's for the kids. So just do it instead of like wasting more money on lawyers and shit like that. So I'm getting that he's willingly going to pay. Just like I already told you 10 minutes ago that he's gonna he's gonna pay. So I'm basically answering the same question twice within 10 minutes. So I got the same answer with your different question. So it's basically saying, yes, he will pay, but he's not going to be happy paying it. Who is going to be happy paying for something? You know. People say don't pray for other people, so I'm not going to. Slay. Yeah, there's got new emojis now, Destiny. Ninja's like, he owes me. He don't owe you shit. But that's the thing. I don't have to ask, is the state going to force him to pay? Because it's telling me that he's willingly going to pay. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You guys are like, you don't hear what I'm saying, you just listen. Or you're listening, but you're not hearing me. And then you're like, both of you are in here confusing the living shit out of me. Now you're telling me Ninja, he owes you now. Look, see? Now Addie's like, he don't owe you. He owes goddamn me. Okay, Joey, no problem. I got Destiny next, and then you. So look, at the end of the day, what I see is like I told you already. Is he's willingly going to pay, but he's going to be mad because he knows, right? What the cards are saying is he knows he's got to pay. He's going to willingly pay it because if he doesn't, he has to hire a lawyer, right? Or there's a chance of him getting fucked by the state to make him pay. So he doesn't want to go through that shit. And that's what the cards are telling me. He's pissed that he has to do it. And even more pissed that he's cornered. You see what I'm saying? And the only way that's going to change is if his parents pay for his shit, which I highly doubt. Because they're going to tell him, look, if we pay for lawyers, it's going to cost more than what you're going to pay every month for child support. And that's technically the truth. If you think about it, if he fights it and gets a lawyer, that $2,000 is going down the drain the first month for a lawyer or more. Because lawyers ain't cheap. And if he ain't got one now, he ain't gonna get one. He'd rather pay that over $2,000 a month and say fuck it. Because if you think about it, if you're in his shoes, what would you do? Would you pay that money or would you fight it and lose more money just to come down a couple $100 every month? So the couple $100 that you're gonna save, you already spent because you're hiring a lawyer to fight a bullshit case that you're gonna lose. Because the male never wins anyway. Does it make sense or no? But that's what I got. I don't see him being forced to do anything. I just see him being frustrated because he has to pay. And he knows what the right thing, to do. If he doesn't, because if he really wanted to fight it and he knew he had a chance, I'm sure he would have got a lawyer. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? All I get is thanks, Marky. See what I mean? Like I said, I've been getting nothing but good things on that. So, he's an a-hole and a narcissist, so he can change his mind. That's why I always tell everybody, nothing's set in stone. But from what I see right now, it looks good. for you. Where's my doggy? She's right here. She's got her head buried deep in her bed, and she's over here snoring. She's twitching. See her? She's dreaming, twitching, snoring, shitting. And then she's, yeah, that bed is perfect for her. It's like it's a sinking bed, so like it swallows her in there. Yeah, she's been around. She's had a long day because ever since I've been working outside every day, all day, she's been outside with me like constantly. She doesn't get a break, so she's not really getting too much sleep. All right, Ninja. Good night. Take care. All right, Destiny. You said if I apply for a PhD in Washington D.C. next fall 25, will I get accepted? All right, cool. Let's check. Yeah, she's been, but I like that though. I like that she stays awake all day, so she sleeps all through the night. No, it's not a dumb question. No, it's actually what it is you're asking me two questions. Will you get accepted and will it be a good decision? So I have to ask, the questions. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do it for you. I want good outcome for you, of course. It's nothing's a dumb question. I wouldn't dare hurt your feelings. You should have been in here last night. I always give everybody a hard time. That's all. I just want everybody to laugh and have fun. Some of the questions are really stressing people out. Like, I don't want nobody coming here all stressed out and shit. So, yeah, last night I did. Last night was super busy and I had my regular people around and stuff and we had a good laugh at like the questions that were being asked and I always give everybody a hard time. Like I was just talking shit. I'll be like, are you listening to me? Are you listening to Daddy Marky at all? So I like to talk shit and have fun. Like I don't mean no malice or anything. People know like I'm not like that. I just like to tease everybody's question. Last night was fun. I didn't get offended or anything. It was cool. Like I had two women in here that gave me a hard time, but I love them both. They're cool. Like I didn't. They know I was joking around, and they know I'm cool. Like we all had a good laugh. I was just teasing them about their questions. That's all. But it was fun. It was funny. I don't mean no harm or anything like that. I just want to laugh and have fun. Some people take, think I'm getting mad or whatever. I'm not mad. If I'm mad, you'll know I'm mad. I'll delete you. If I don't delete you, then I'm not mad at you. If you're blocked, then I'm mad at you. All right. Oh yeah, even you can block people in here. Ooh, nice. Yeah, if you didn't like Destiny, you can click on her name and block her from seeing what she says, and vice versa. So people in here can block another person if they don't like them or don't want to speak to them. And if I don't want to speak to you, I can click on your name and block you, delete you, or get you out of my channel. So you can do it and I can do it. So you can both block people and shit. And if I have a moderator in here, they can block you too. Yeah. Yeah, it's just an option if someone like aggravates you. Sometimes there's a person in here that you don't like and you don't want them to see your comments, whether you had like beef with them in another channel, you can block them and shit. Destiny, what I'm getting is if you apply for this PhD, you'll get it. And you'll get it fast, is what I'm getting. And a man will be involved in this acceptance. Like a man will like get back to you. It could be like your professor or whatever the heck it's called, or like the teacher or whatever it is, or the person that calls you to accept it. There will be like a man. Like, yeah, it could be a sugar daddy. Yeah, you never know. He looks like a sugar daddy, king of cups. So because what I'm getting is a king of cups is a professional, a businessman, like a lawyer, a person who teaches people, a person that is a scientist, an artist, somebody like that's cool. Hey Philomena, how you doing? So yeah, I would say you will get accepted if you do it. So if you're gonna get accepted, I would say let me see if it's a good decision if you get accepted and take the exception. Let's check that. Yeah, I'll check. It'll be a good decision, right? It's going to be a good decision, but the only thing I get is you might feel like if you go to Washington, you'll miss your friends, or like you'll feel like when you get there, you might be taken advantage of, or your initial thoughts after being there will be like, what am I doing? Am I really making a good decision here? It's like I'm far from home and I don't know if I want to do this. Or you might feel a little insecure, or you might feel like, I don't have any friends here. Like, what the fuck am I doing? But I think that after you get over that, what is it called? Like homesick feeling, you'll be like, hey, I need to concentrate. I need to apply myself to why I'm here. You might even get a scholarship for this, right? And then when you start reflecting on being there, you're going to say, you know what? I just need to learn what I need to do. This is what I have to do. I have this idea. I came here. I just have to deal with it. I'm getting a possible scholarship. Nothing like outrageous, but it's something that will help you. Like it's a low amount, but nothing like, not gonna be like 50 grand or 100 grand or some shit like that. But like something small, but it'll help you and you'll be happy, like. Well, that's congratulations in order. My sister, my older sister, she got a master's and bachelor's degree in teaching. She's been teaching for 25 years. And guess what? She's an Aries just like you. So it must be an Aries thing. Well, not really, because I know a lot of dumbass Aries. But yeah, you must be the smarter Aries, I guess. My sister don't have common sense, but she's definitely like, she's got her bachelor's and master's. I got a bachelor's and master's degree in people's behavior. But if you have a desire for like learning and getting this, then I feel like it's going to be a strong yes and a strong like intelligent choice. So it will be a good decision. You will get accepted, and you have to make that trip and that journey. And when you get there, you'll overcome your difficulties if you put your mind to it. Like if you get over the fact that you have to sacrifice not being with friends for a while, not being with family, and being there for the point you're there for, which I'm sure you will be, because nobody goes to another place and just like loves it automatically. you feel weird at first because you're at a different place you're not used to. So, you know, no, I don't have a real one, but I have one that I claim I am. Like, you know what, Joey? I always say I'm a legend in my own mind, so that's all that matters. Thanks for the donation, Philomena. I have to answer Joey next, and then you're after Joey. That's the cue. Nah, don't be afraid. I don't get nothing bad. See, that's the thing. I don't get nothing bad for this decision and this, like, you going there. It's just I feel like the initial start will be kind of, rocky. And then after like a month or so, you'll feel like, hey, I'm good now. Because everybody you meet, you're going to be like, is this going to be a fake friend? Is this going to be a fake person? Can I trust this person? Can I trust that person? You got to get over the fact that what you're there for. You see what I'm saying? You're there to learn, get your shit, and that's it. Or get your PhD and just say, fuck these people. Which I know you can do it. Don't be afraid. Yeah. He said, no, I will not be afraid. Yeah. Yeah. Don't be afraid. I got faith in you, Destiny. I know you can do it. You come this far, go for it. I got all good cards, to be honest. I didn't get nothing bad. I just feel like you feel a little, insecure about doing it, or maybe like doubting it. Maybe not insecure unless you are. I don't know. Okay. You're welcome, sweetheart, and thank you. You'll be fine. All right. Hey Val, how you doing? And you know what, Destiny? Just like, honestly, like I need to move on to the next person, but like, just to let you know, like as I was reading and just now before, like I kind of like said you welcome and stuff, like your grandmother said that you better tell her she will do it. And I know, like, your grandmother's there. She knows that you can do it. She says tell her she will do it. She can do it and she better do it. So grandma's like, yeah, tell her to do it. So like she just came just real briefly and said, tell her do it. So yeah. Yeah. So she came in at the very end there and was like, tell her do it. That's what I heard her say. She appeared and she's like, tell her do it. I was like, okay, grandma, I got you. Okay, I'll tell her. I'll tell her. Calm down. I got people waiting. Spirit's like, yeah, tell her right now. Right now. That's good, Destiny. I'm glad she popped up. She must have known you were coming by because you've been coming by a few times this week. So I'm glad you came by. You'll be fine, Destiny. All right, Joey, you said I have a phone interview with a company tomorrow morning. How will it go and will I get in a person interview? In person interview after first. All right, so you want to know how is the interview going to go tomorrow? All right, let me check. You're welcome, sweetie. No problem. I'm doing good, Val. Good to see you. I got Joey now, Philomena next, and then you, Val. And thanks for being patient, everybody. You know me, I like to, make sure everybody gets their answers straight. Okay. Joey's. Ooh. What I'm getting, Joey, is this. It might, if it's for like a work thing, if it's for work, I would say, yeah, it's gonna be you're gonna have a good result, an end result. But in the very initial like part of the meeting, yeah, job interview, okay, cool. So it's telling me that like it's like if you do this, it's going to possibly be something better. Like you want something better, right? Because you're disappointed with what you're dealing with now. So if this interview is for a job and a job interview, then I would say that they're going to look at you as qualified for the job, right? So I got the Eight of Pentacles, and that's the work card. So that's telling me that they, after the interview, they're going to be, you know what? This person is the right person for this job. So we consider her somebody for the job, and this is the right person. So it's a good choice. You're gonna feel good afterwards, and I think that they're gonna see your strong willpower during the meeting, and they're gonna be like, you know what, this person could be the right person for the job. So I actually think that the interview will go good. In the beginning of the interview, you might like feel a certain way, or like they might say certain things where you're like, well, okay, yeah, I got you, okay, or explain that or whatever. But I think it's more of you want this because you want a different job. You know what I mean? So I got two eights, Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. And that tells me that you want to leave a disappointing situation to get a better situation. So that's telling me before the interview, you're like, what's going to happen? And after the interview, because you're asking me, how will it go? So it's going to go good. And I feel like it's going to be a resolution to the problems or the situation. So it will go good. Looks like you might even get the job right on the spot. It could be that way. Because for those cards to come up like that, it tells me like, you know, it's better. It's a more of an intelligent choice for you, and more of a job where they need someone with a strong willpower and a strong, like, you know, character. You know what I mean? And they'll probably feel like you have more of a determination. Well, there you go. You got an 8-8 there. You got a double eight. So that's telling me good things. Yeah, and see, you said there you're very prepared for it. So when they see that preparation come out of you, they're gonna be like, yeah, this person seriously, like we could consider them for this. Well, that's the thing. Actually getting the job is gonna be up to them. It's up to like a man. So if there's a man that you deal with in the interview, or there's a man that has a final say, he's going to be the key to making it happen. So I think they're really going to like you, and they're going to think that you're the right person, but it's up to a man to make a decision. So if he like is in a good mood, he'll be like, okay, yeah, we'll try her out, or we'll get back to her. So I'm getting positive things, but actually, this this could be like a situation where it has to go through a guy, and then he has the final say. But I get more positive than anything. I don't get like no bad vibes or bad cards. It's all telling me positive things. So I would say it's going to be good. But whether or not you get the job, it's still telling me that it's up to a man to make the decision. So because you haven't had the interview yet, after the interview, it's up to a man to make a final decision. Yeah. So I can't guarantee you're gonna get the job, but I would say it's up to a man to make the final say. So if this guy says yes for you, then it's yes. But if he says no, then it's no. But the cards are basically saying that it's up to a man to make the decision. the CEO is a male. Well, there you go. I see it's up to him. And if he doesn't have wind up his ass, then he'll be fine. But they're gonna like you. They're gonna really consider you a person for the job. Like you're gonna, you know. Yeah, you can. You know, make sure you don't have wind up your ass when you put my resume in. When you interview me, make sure you put some good words in for me. Slay. All right, Philomena, you can ask your question when you're ready. But Joey, all jokes aside, it's up to this guy. It's in his hands. And if the CEO is a male, then it's up to him. He has to make the final call. And the cards are not really telling me the final outcome, but it's telling me that the interview will be good and you are a consideration. But it's up to this guy. And he seems like one of those guys who he has to make like the final decision. So it's like he's in a situation where he doesn't know if he's gonna make that final decision. And if he fucks up, then it's gonna be on him. So he's gotta like I think he's gonna research you or see what you're about or really like look into it because he doesn't want to look like an idiot for hiring somebody that's gonna screw him over. Not saying you will, but he's trying to cover his ass. That's what I'm getting here. So it's not telling me yes, it's not telling me no, it's up to this guy. And because he's indecisive and because he's got like situations, it's a possibility. Either way, you're a consideration for it. You're like on the, like you said, you might be the runner up or you might actually get it. I'll root for you, Joey. And you know what I suggest is I don't know if you already have an outfit picked out, but I always suggest everybody to wear blue when they go for an interview. And no, I'm not a rapper. So if you wear blue, blue is the color of communication. And it's a color of like, getting like the person to look at you in a good way. See, Brownie twin? That's why we're Brownie twins, because we know each other what we're gonna say next. See? You already knew. See that? That's why we're Brownie twins. Slay. It's that simple. All right, Philomena, you said what are Mario from California's intentions for me? Yeah, I had that chocolate icing brownie with the little sugar pumpkin on it. It was nice. I liked it. I only had a little bit because I don't want to eat too much junk. But I've been craving donuts lately. I love donuts. But I try to eat like a donut every like 3 days or something. I crave them. I've moved on from the brownies a little bit. But I still eat not that much. I'm gonna visit him next week in California for our first date. Oh, nice, Philomena. Sounds good. Hope let's see if he's Oh yes, I do, Joey. Tons of them. I'm starting to like get hooked on them because the place I go to, they're so fresh and they're like melt in your mouth. They're so good. I eat these donuts with like this white icing and it's got like these purple sprinkles on it and it tastes delicious. Like they make them so perfect, it's unreal. And I get some from my nephew as well. He loves them too. One of my nephews loves chocolate muffins and the other one loves the donuts. So I get them when I go there, like every 3 days I'll go there and I'll get like donuts for me and my nephew and then I'll get a chocolate muffin for the other one. I don't get a chocolate muffin for my sister. As long as they don't think it's all for me. All right, Philomena, let's see. Oh, God bless her soul. Yes, I agree. Well, his intentions is to work with you and make things happen, Philomena. But he's gonna like look at you as somebody who is, intense. He might think that you're like um, very sharp, very keen, very smart. Um, but his intentions is like not really that sure, like he's kind of preoccupied. He kind of like knows he has to sacrifice to make a plan to meet you and to like be with you, but he does want to work with you. He wants to work with you and see if this is gonna work. Obviously it's the first date, but he's kind of like, I wouldn't say nervous or anything like that, but he's like, he thinks it's gonna be difficult getting involved with you and being in love with you eventually, but his intentions are kind of preoccupied right now. He might not make 100% effort, and that's probably why, because you live in, it's going to be like a long distance relationship. But his intentions is to work with you, and he has dignity. He's a. I feel like there's nothing bad here. He kind of thinks of the worst, or he has that mentality. But when he sees you and he deals with you this first date, he's going to be like, you know what? She's very sharp and quick and intense and perceptive, and he's going to think good of you, but his intentions is to work with you and make it happen. Like that's probably why. If he was the one who suggested to meet up, then I would say like that's more like him having that dignity to like make it happen, and he wants to like work things out. He wants it to work. Yeah, he's gonna like you, but he's gonna be like mentally drained. Like he's gonna be like, "Fuck! I hope I impress her. I hope she likes me." You know how like certain guys are. They get like nervous when they see you, and gonna like he's gonna be like mentally like messed up, and he's gonna feel kind of like ineffective at first, and then he's gonna eventually get used to it, and he'll show you his maturity and his personality. So I think the first date is gonna be a little off balance at first, but then once he gets used to you and talks to you more, it'll be a little, the end result will be a little better. But I don't get no malicious behavior or, asshole vibes. I don't get that. I just get that he's going to be kind of nervous or, and see how things are. He might be, I would say like just, you know, feel it out and just go for it. Just go on a date and just see how it goes. But I don't get nothing like bad though. So, and because you guys are in two different states, it's probably going to be difficult. That's probably what I see, like that situation where he doesn't know if he wants to do that. But when he actually meets you, he might say, you know what, hey, this might work. But I wish you luck on that, and I know it'll be okay because I got nothing bad here. I got good vibes. So have fun. Just make sure he pays for them. All right, Val, you are next. So there is someone I keep seeing that does painting every morning and clean up, but I don't know anything about him. Would it be someone I can trust? And would he do a good job? Val, I'm gonna book my ticket. I'm gonna come do it for you. No, I'm just teasing. I wish I could, Val. I really wish I could help you. I know you've been looking for somebody for a long time. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm painting my sister's house with my because my sister finally got the house. As you guys know, I've told you guys that she finally got the house in the settlement, the divorce settlement. So now that the house is ours, my cousin, I booked him in for this month, and he's here. So he's helping me like paint the roof, the walls, the house. We're changing the color. We're doing everything. We're fixing it all up because now it's ours. So now we can fix it. But before we couldn't. So it's been like this shit's been going on for almost 2 years now. So the house looked like shit, but we couldn't touch it unless it was officially ours. So now I'm outside like for the past week. I've been out there like busting my ass getting it all sorted out. But if I was like free and I didn't have any work, I would come out there and help you. I would do it for you. All you gotta do is cook me meals every day. No electrical, no. I'm not doing any electrical right now. I'm doing home maintenance like painting. I redid all my sister's closets because the house is hers now, so now we can fix it to our liking. So now I'm working on the outside. I finished the inside, but now we're doing the outside now. And then once I finish the outside, next year she wants to redo her bathroom. Like I'm gonna rip all the tile out and put new tile. Like I know how to do all that stuff. I can renovate the whole bathroom by myself if I want to. We're gonna take the tub out, put a new tub, new tile, all that shit. I love renovations. I actually really and truly love it. I love like making old shit look new. So next year I'm going to renovate my sister's bathroom as well because now the house is hers. Like so, I'm good to go. But I have my cousin. He's really good. He's a really good painter and he's a hard worker. So I hired him to help me. He has his own business too. He's my cousin and one of my best friends. We grew up together. If somebody told us back then we were going to have our own businesses, we probably would have laughed at them because we were two pain in the asses. We actually still are two pain in the asses. When we get together, we guys go crazy. I'll show you guys like the end result and stuff. All right. I know you would, Val. Oh, your brother-in-law's an electrician? Oh, cool. I wish. I've always like there's a lot of people in here that say, Mark, I wish I can hire you. And I'm like, look, I wish I can like go away and come to you guys and I would like buy all the tools that I need and I'd help you and we'd make a deal and I'd do it because I really love doing shit like that. I really love making everything look new and better. Destiny, that is definitely true. It does bring peace and happiness because in this house we've been wanting to remodel. We've done so much renovations here, it's unbelievable. I'll give you guys a tour of everything when I'm finished. I'll show you the before and after, and you probably won't even believe it's the same place, but it is. Two years ago, we put in a pool. I tiled all the pool deck inside the pool. Me and my cousin did that. I renovated some of the electrical. I put lights in the pool, lights on the like walls and stuff. I do everything. I do electrical, plumbing, maintenance, carpentry, anything to do with a house. I can do it. I tile. I do all that stuff. What I do is I used to have a tile machine, but I sold it. And then when I do tiling now, I either buy a new one and then sell it again, or what I do is I rent it. So I do pretty much everything to do with the house I can do. And I know how to read like architectural plans. Like I know where I have to put a pipe, or I know where I have to like measure this, measure that. I've been doing it for like 25 years now. So more than half of my life I've been doing it. That's what my job is. My business is called Mark's Maintenance. So I do everything. I can do construction. I can build a wall, plaster a wall. I do everything. I can do drywall, concrete walls, build blocks. I do all of that shit. Anything to do with the house, I can do. I'm the one who mapped out the pool area. When the plans came, those guys didn't even know what they were doing. I had to mark everything out with spray paint. Then I told the excavator, like, go here, go there, shit like that. I do all of that stuff. I do everything. And I learned from everybody. I'm very blessed to have a lot of good people in my life that taught me those things. And I had to learn. And they had no problems in teaching me. Like I got really good friends that helped me. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't know and won't know half what I know. So I learned a lot in the last 25 years. I've been on my own now for 17 years. All right, so let me check if this person is the right person for the job, Val. Well, the thing is, I don't have too many clients because my clients keep me busy. I have three multi-million dollar clients that have multiple properties, multiple houses, multiple shit, and they give me work all year round. And they don't want me to work for anybody else, and they don't recommend me to nobody else because they want me all for themselves. So when they call me, Marky goes running. So when I first started, I took everybody and I was too much. And I had like 2, 3 guys working for me. Then I cut everybody off because I finally found 2, 3 people that were giving me work constantly. So now I don't need like a lot of people in custom. I have like the perfect customers now. And they got a lot of money and they have a lot of properties and they always give me work. And the only work that I do on the outside is their relatives, you know? So I work for like a big family that has money, a lot of money, and a lot of properties. But see, they're not my clients are not like rich like assholes. They don't demand me to do anything. They love me like a son, and they treat me like a son, and they pay me no problem. They never question me because I do the job, and I respect them so much because they're the ones that are putting bread on my table. You know, so I'm very blessed to have them in my life. But I had to earn their trust because these people, they can get anybody. So I'm grateful to have them. They even offered my main clients, they actually even offered to buy me a van, right? A brand new van and have me pay it back by doing work for them. And I said, thank you, but no thank you. I'm good. I could pay for it myself. And they was like, oh, we know, but if you really want to, we'll buy you a van, like a $30,000 van, and then you can just work it off on your own time, just to like so you can keep your money. That's what they said to me, and I was like, they bring tears to my eyes because I would have never expected them to say that, right? But see, they got so much fucking money, they can do that. 30 grand ain't nothing. 30 grand to them is like $30 to us. So it's like when they offer me that, like I knew right away that they're like the best people that I can ever imagine to have on my client list. So I came home and told my sister, and she was like, "That's crazy." I'm like, yeah, I know, but I don't want to take that deal. I have my own money, I'll buy it myself. I'm good, and I don't like owing anybody anyway. I like paying for shit myself. But they do that. They would do it for me, no problem. Even if I asked them right now, they would do it. They said, "Well, the option's there, Mark, if you want it." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good, thank you. I really, really appreciate that, but I want to, pay for it myself." Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not that type of person to take that handout. I have the money to pay for it for myself, so I'd rather do it myself and not owe nobody. It's mine. It's mine. But see how nice they are? Like they're amazing. Yeah, I would say this is a good person. I got the King of Cups here, businessman. He'll communicate with you. The only thing I'm getting here is you have to be patient to get him, which I know you want it done now. And I'm also getting that he needs the work, but he might act like he doesn't. You know, I think he's got like some pride issues, but I would say that he's a good businessman, very generous, very considerate. He's a good businessman. He's professional, and I think that he'll communicate with you and he'll do the job fast. But it might cost you, a good bit of money if you're willing to pay for it. But I think he needs the work because he needs money too, you know. But I'm getting good vibes off of this. I'm getting a good, he's if he's up right here, the King of Cups, that tells me that's a businessman. The King of Cups is a guy who has like a high quality job. And I think that if you call him and ask him, he'll call you back right away. He'll communicate with you because I got the Eight of Wands. But I would say ask for a quote first. If you can ask him for a quote, like tell him, look, can you please come here and tell me what can you do for me and when can you do it and can you give me a quote like on how much this is going to cost overall, or can you do a cost and charge, it's whatever you feel comfortable with, because most business guys like myself, I would tell the person, do you want to quote for this? Like, do you want me to tell you how much it's going to cost, or overall ballpark figure, or do you want me to like do it cost and charge, like by the hour? So I would say that's the best thing to do with this guy, because like he might feel like he's gonna lose, or like he might feel like you don't want to pay that type of money or whatever. Like, for instance, these cards are also telling me that he might do it very quick and then charge you money, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck, you did the job. I'm happy, but you made all this money in a little bit of time." So some people kind of get offended with that scenario. So it could be that also. But he can be trusted, and he is a good person. Like, I get good vibes on that. But it's like sometimes when I do a job and I charge the person, they might say, this guy made all this money in a little bit of time, but fuck it, he did the job, whatever. He told me this is gonna cost that, but he kind of like did it really fast, and who the fuck makes all that money in a little bit of time? But see, that's what I do. I do contract jobs. So if I tell you it costs $2,000 to do this, and this, and I do it in 3 days, I made 2 grand in 3 days. That's me. That's me. I'm gonna do it because I quoted you that you agreed to it. So don't complain when I do it fast and I do it properly and I make all that money. You see what I mean? Right. So like if you don't have a problem with that, you'll be fine. Because that's what I do. Like with my clients, I give them like a contract job. I tell them, look, this is the quote. This is how much it's gonna be. Can you handle it? Yes. Okay. Well, don't complain when I do it fast and I make all this money in a couple days. 'Cause that's just the way it is, and that's how it's gonna be. Because I don't like taking too long to do shit. I do shit quick. Yeah, exactly. So if you're okay with that, because some people are like, this guy made all this money in 3 days. This is ridiculous. But you know what? It's materials, it's time. Right. So if you rather pay and get it done, this is the person for you. And I normally don't get a good like cards on that when you ask me the other guys. Like I always told you, they'd take forever or they're not the right person. But this guy seems like he's the right person. So yeah, I would say Val, I would say call him and ask him for to see the job, give you a quote. If you're happy with it internally in yourself, then I would say go for it. Because I don't get like a bad thing here. I get good cards, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. When you hire somebody like me, You're gonna get the job done. I'm gonna get the job done no matter what. It's gonna be perfect, and you won't be calling me back to tell me it's fucked up. I can guarantee you that because that's how I have the reputation I have here. Is anybody who hires me, they're gonna make. I will not burn your shit down. I'm not gonna fuck your job up, but you're gonna pay me, and you're gonna be happy with the job, but you might not be happy paying me that money. But guess what? You won't have to worry about calling me back to do it twice. And it will last you. I'll promise you that. And I'll guarantee it. Ain't nobody ever called me back talking about you fucked up my shit. I want my money back. No one's ever done that. And no one ever will because I would never allow that to happen. Hell no. And if something did happen, I would go fix it for free. And I'll make it right. Hell no. I don't want that shit hanging over my head. That's why when I do electrical stuff, it's very like nerve wracking. Like I'll pray when I'm working on electrical shit. I'll be like, please Jesus, don't let this shit, please God, don't do this. Don't do me like that. I'm gonna do a good job, I promise. And, just please don't let this shit catch on fire. And don't let this shit burn down. Don't let me fuck these people's house up. Please don't do it to me. I just please, I'm gonna do my job, God. Just please, just bless it, man. I'm going, and God hears me. Oh yeah. If you saw what, like, I'm not trying to like put myself, like on a pedestal or something. I know my value and I know what I'm doing. I'm very good at what I do, but I don't really like talk about myself too much like that. I'm not like, when there's cocky guys like, yeah, I'm better than you. And I'm not like that. I'm humble and I just do my job and let my job speak for itself. But I've been doing this for a long time. Not this, but I'm doing my maintenance business for a long, long time. Right. And I get hated on by a lot of people because somebody will ask, oh, who done that? And they're like, oh, yeah, you know that guy, Mark? Oh, yeah, 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 I know. But don't ever say, oh, yeah, he's the best at that, or he's really good. They'll be like, oh, yeah, yeah, I know. But they won't compliment the job because they're mad because they said, how the fuck did this guy do it? And that's the thing. One of the things I get praised, and I don't do it for too many people because it's hard work, is here in Bermuda, we have traditional cedar front doors. In almost maybe 75% of Bermuda's homes. See, we have big cedar trees here, and they cut those cedar trees to make big ass doors for our houses. It's like a traditional thing here. If you don't have a cedar front door, then you're not a Bermudian. Like you're not a Bermudian homeowner. It's like a thing here, you know. Um, out there in Canada and the United States, they have oak doors with mahogany shit, and here it's like cedar. But out there they have cedar doors too. But Bermuda has our own like traditional cedar trees. So here we have my mom has one, and here at my sister's they have one. Everybody in this neighborhood has a cedar door. And to get somebody to do a cedar door inside and out would be like a miracle. Not too many people know how to do it, and not too many people want to do it because your fingers get all fucked up from the sandpaper, and you can't really wear gloves when you sand down like those type of things. You can, but it's a pain in the ass. And you got to have the knowledge, and you have to pick the right time to varnish it, stain it, and you got to make sure you don't fuck it up. Like it's a big job, and I do it for people, for my clients, and for my family. I won't just do it for anybody, and it costs a lot of money to do a cedar door. I'm gonna charge you like between $2,000 and $3,000 to do the inside and the out, sand it all down, scrape it, put 2 coats of stain and 2 coats of varnish, maybe 3 coats of varnish, depending on where it is. If it's outside, where it catches weather, and how big it is. So it's like a week job. It's a job that lasts a week, and depending on the weather and where it is, and then it's gonna cost you at least $2,000 to $3,000 for me to do it. But when I'm finished, you don't have to paint that door for at least 5 years, and I'll guarantee it. It'll last you at least 5 years before you have to paint it again. So when I do it, people ask the people at the house, who the hell done this door? Like, this is brand new. They're like, no, this door has been here. You know Mark's maintenance? Yeah, he done it. And they're like, oh, I don't know that guy. Or if they do know me, they won't say, oh yeah, he's the best when it comes to shit like that. Or he really knows what he's doing. Like, people hate like when they see that type of work. But I take after my uncle Manuel. He's passed away. He passed away a couple months ago, but he does all that type of stuff. My mom said that he's like one of the best doing that. So like I kind of like probably inherited that from him. But see, I like doing shit like that. I like restoring things. I showed the picture on here of my mom's door that I did. And everybody, it's right on the roadside. So people will stop there and be like, hey, can you do my door, please? I'm like, no, I can't. I'm too busy. I'm like, fuck you. You ain't gonna pay me no money to do your shit. A lot of people don't want to pay me all that money to do it, but it's time consuming. And you need like the right tools, the right time. It's a pain in the ass. And I gotta take the door off so I don't like sand it in your house and make all this dust in your house. So it has to be like a good day where I can take it outside. You have to have a decent facility for me to do it. You know, I'm gonna be using a sander. I'm gonna be getting dirty as shit. It's a pain in the ass, but I can do it. I make it look brand new, and you won't. You would think it's brand. You would think the door. If the door is old and shitty, I will restore it to a new door. I can guarantee you. Now I'll show you. I have the picture here still. This is my mom's house. This door was yellow. It was all fucked up, and I turned it into this. See that? It's got the cedar poles, cedar pillar poles, and the actual door itself. See that? And to get all in between these panels, you have to use your like a scraper. And if you can't like fuck up the wood, like you have to really like use your hands and the tip of your fingers and like get in there. And then when you stain it, you can't stain it too dark because it'll look ugly. So like see how this is like, stained really nice color. See, people can't do that shit like that. A lot of people, there's a lot of good guys that do it like me. I'm not the only one, but there's a lot of guys who do it. But not too many people want to do it because it's a hard job. It's time consuming. But I do flooring, everything. I've showed pictures on here before of shit that I do. I don't like to glaze myself too much. I don't like putting on like that. I don't care about that shit. But I did my sister's games room. I did the flooring. I did so much shit. See, I did this. I put a new floor. I put vinyl floors in the games room upstairs. This was last year, June. See? I put this floor down. It was carpet. I ripped the carpet up and I scraped the floor and made sure it was nice and neat. And I put this vinyl floor down. Yeah, this is my sister's house. Yeah. I paint those doors. Those doors were all shitty. I painted them all. See? I put that vinyl floor down. I took all the carpet out and put the vinyl floor down. It's called the games room. That's what it looks like now. It's got the pool table. I put lights and shit in the seat, and there was no lights in there. It was just a fan. I did all that stuff. I did all of this. My oldest nephew had never seen it. And he saw it and he goes, Uncle Mark, I can't believe how that place looks. I thought somebody else did it. When my sister told him that I did it, he didn't believe me. He didn't think I did it. See, everybody thinks I'm an electrician. I am, But I do more than that. Before I was an electrician, I did all that. I did tiling, flooring, anything to do with like, houses. I was doing it anyway. But electrical is my, my thing. If you go on my Instagram, I have a lot of videos on there of me doing the pool, me doing the tiling. I got all that shit on there. I got a nice workshop now. See, like I built this closet for my sister. It's got all new. It had all like metal. It had metal cabinets in there, so I ripped them all out and I put all new wooden shelving in there. I put shelving. I wrapped it around the whole entire. See how it's like wrapped around the whole wall? It's like an L-shaped walk-in closet. And I made a wooden bar instead of a metal one so it doesn't rust on your clothes and it will last forever. See, I don't use metal shit in a closet because it goes rusty. So I put everything there is all wood. Even the brackets, I made a bracket out of wood. I don't use no metal stuff because here in Bermuda, in a closet, is too much humidity. And a lot of people complain that the metal brackets and the metal bar, it goes rusty after a few years. So I told my sister I'm gonna make everything out of wood. The only metal that's gonna be in here is the stainless steel screws, and that's it. And those ain't gonna rust. So I redid all her closets. I took all the metal out. See, and this is her closet, man. She put all this shit in there. Look. She's like, thank God, Mark. I still have room up top. See, that's the finish. She put all her shit in there and still had all this room up top. See? See the top shelves, they're all empty. She's got, and as you walk in there, see? I made that, and the closet looked like shit before. It was no room, and it was like everything was staggered, and it was like all crappy. I did all of that stuff. I do pretty much everything. And then during the hurricane, my mom's roof, it had a leak, and it leaked all over like it ruined the ceiling. It ruined like her bedroom wall. So like this is the video here where I did my mom's bedroom. See, I scraped all the paint off the where the leak was. You see the leak, like all the cement there. Like I scraped all the wall, and like all the remains, all the scrapings are in that bag. See, I scraped that entire wall, and I was still scraping it right there. And I fixed the crack so I can fix the room. And then I started like painting the closet and the room. Like that's my mom's bedroom. I like fixed see all the cracks right there, like the cement lines. Like I renovated her whole bedroom because during the hurricane, the ceiling collapsed, and I fixed everything up. I did it all. I did everything. Like I painted the whole room white, fixed everything. Like my mom's so happy. She's like, oh my God, looks like I got a new bedroom. I was like, yep, I'm the best thing you ever made, Mom. She gets mad at me sometimes when I start talking shit. She's like, I love all my kids. I said, if all your kids are like me, you'd be all right. I like to tease her. She gets mad at me sometimes. This is all the lobsters that I made the other day. See all the lobsters? That good shit. Look at the sky the other night. Look how crazy that looks. Orange, gray, and blue clouds. That was like at 6:30 at night, I think 2 days ago. Look at that. See the clouds are like blue? It's crazy. Yeah. Now I'm gonna take some more pictures of more of my work and stuff. I have like I showed everybody. I don't think I have it on my phone anymore. Like all the pictures of my workshop and stuff. I'm working on my workshop a lot too, trying to get it ready so I can do more work in there. Because right now there's still like crap everywhere, and I still actually here's I think this is a video right here. Yeah, this is my workshop area here. I bought this big ass saw so I can make the closet things. So like this is like the area I work out of now. So I can miss my workshop area. So like that's all my shelves and stuff. And it's got all that shit in there. It's a nice workshop. It's tall. So I was showing everybody like the boards of me making them and cutting them. And those are the brackets. That's the saw I bought with everybody's donations. So I'm very happy to like have my workshop now and do everything. Hey Jocelyn, how you doing? You all right, sweetheart? I'm good. But I'm gonna take some more pictures and stuff and show you guys. But if you guys have my Instagram, you can on my Marky Marks Tarot Instagram, you'll see like pictures from like 3 years ago of me doing the pool and all the renovations we did. I put it all up on there. So I do pretty much everything. I wish I can help you guys do your stuff too and travel to you and do all that stuff. I wish I could, but I wish I could. I wish I was 20 years younger and had the ability to do more. As I'm getting older, I get tired and I really don't feel like doing shit anymore. I get tired quick now and I just don't have the patience to do too much. Sometimes I work too hard and then I'm like, yo, like you're not young anymore, you know? And then I'll go sleep tonight and I'll wake up tomorrow and I'm like, oh my God, I'm stiff. I just chill out. Like, so I'm glad tomorrow's gonna be like a bad weather day. So I take a break. Like I need a break tomorrow. Like I really need a day off so I can like take it easy, you know? But that's why my body is not 100% anymore because I bust my ass my whole life to get where I am. And now I'm enjoying my life. I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing great. Life is good. I'm blessed. I have a lot of good things in my life. I'm not one to complain. And I'm very grateful for every client I have, the money I've made, the security I have in my life now. I'm better now than I've ever had. I'm better now than I ever have been in my life. Like I'm more secure now than ever because I sacrificed a lot of things to get what I want. And sometimes somebody's trash is your treasure. So when my when my sister got this house, my her ex-husband used to be in that workshop and he worked out of there sometimes, but he failed. He never like utilized it the way I would. And my dream was to always have a house with a workshop or a nice garage. So she basically told me, you're here. This is your workshop now. I don't need it. And you can just fix up the house and use the workshop to fix the house. And once you're finished the house, you could use it for your business and you're good to go. And I'm like, all right, cool. Sounds good to me. So my dreams are coming true as far as like my business and having a workshop and that's what I've always wanted. So his trash is now my treasure. So I'm fixing it up day by day. I've spent a lot of money already on it. I need to like chill out now. So I'm working now, making money so that I can spend more money on the workshop. So I don't want my sister to pay for the workshop because it's not her responsibility. So I'm paying for it till I fix it up. But when I'm finished, you guys are gonna see a real nice workshop. Cause you know me, I make shit look the way it's supposed to. It already looks good and it's not even finished yet. It's nowhere near finished and it already is 100% better than what it was. When my oldest nephew came there the other day, I gave him some stuff, for free and gave him some shit. He was like, I can't believe how this place looks. You can actually see the floor. And he's like, I can't believe all the shit you did around here. Every time I come here, it's something different. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I do for a living, bro. That's me. So it was nice for him to compliment me. I felt really happy that he did that. When I got compliments from my nephews, it feels good because they're young and they don't know, but they see the value. They see what I do, like, so it was nice. I was happy that he said he liked what I did. Yeah, my sister and I were best friends. We help each other. My sister, she says without me, she's not, she can't do all this stuff. She would have to pay somebody to do it. She's a single mother. She's got to pay the bills. So I work around here. I pay for shit. I do shit for half price. And all I want is the workshop in return. Yeah, the van, I still haven't got my permit yet, but I'm sure I'll get it before the end of the year. I'm not in a rush because my car is running really good right now after I spent $4,000 fixing it. So I'm happy with my car. I don't really need the new van right now, but I want it. But I applied for the permit July 27th. So it's going to be 3 months next week that I applied for it. Yeah. So some people say it takes 3 to 6 months. Some people says it takes almost a year for them to give you the permit. But they said because I've been on my own for 17 years that I should get it within 3 to 6 months. So next week will be 3 months that I handed the paperwork in. So let's hope that after the third month, which is next week, I'll get the permit. I'll let everybody know. Then we can celebrate. And then when I get it, I'll post it online. I'll actually take my phone out there on here and I'll show everybody. Yeah. I can't wait to get it. Soon. It's all gonna happen when it's supposed to, when God's plan. You're welcome, Val, and good luck, and you'll be fine. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning here. I can't believe what time it is, but I'm not working tomorrow anyway because I already hear the wind outside. It's getting windier and windier. So we're supposed to get like a tropical storm come past here, but not like really bad, but bad enough where I can't go outside and work. So we're supposed to get a lot. You might see me here during the day tomorrow. So like during the day tomorrow, like tomorrow morning I might be here, or tomorrow afternoon I might be here. So if you don't have anything to do and you want to pop by, I'll be here probably tomorrow, dodging the rain. All right, good seeing you, Destiny, Val, Justin, Joey. Love you guys. Wish you guys a great week and a good night and a good day tomorrow. Keep your heads up. Don't worry. Believe in God. Got a plan for you. And make sure you take all the time you need to make your life better. All right? Take care. All right, Joey, good luck tomorrow.